1A310. This is the thin overlay, which is 1 1/4 plus or minus 1/4 inch compacted thickness. The first test section for SPS-3 that we've marked in Alabama. Incidentally, the selection of this as a GPS test section is actually pretty good for the distribution of projects here in the state. It gives us something that's a bit older, also something which has got a bit more asphalt thickness than many of the other sections that we've seen, and as we found, we've got coarse subgrade too, which is good for the status of the SPS-3 experiment. As you can see here, I have free-handed the numerals down rather than stenciling. Another thing to point out is that we're using PK nails rather than cotton spindles as the markers for the beginning and the end of the test section. What we've got is about a 3-foot white hash out there, which indicates the beginning of the monitoring section, and we've got yellow spray paint hash marks going out about a foot to indicate each station as we go on down here. Moving on down, and it's perhaps a little bit less cracking in this section than we had in the GPS. We've got some low severity longitudinal cracking right in here. You also see some raveling which has occurred, and that is about the most uniform thing we see throughout this entire project, is raveling in the inside wheel path. It may be quite visible over there on the camera with the lighting angle that we have from the natural light. Now we've got some more cracking, which is around borderline low to moderate severity, close to the 1/4 inch level, particularly when you take the raveled out portions into consideration. Have a little bloody patch over there, reflecting nicely for the camera. Moving on up ahead, you continue to see the longitudinal crack. We've got some here in both wheel paths. In this area, it would be rated as moderate severity. Again, this is the thin overlay section for the SPS-3 project. We don't have anything really that significantly interrupts traffic in here. We've got this access point right here. We've got a crossover and we've got a little road here, but I'll just kind of pan over and show you where this road leads to, which is nowhere. It leads to a sign with a $500 fine posted. We're about halfway through the test section right now. We'll continue this moderate severity longitudinal cracking throughout the majority of this test section, as well as the raveling that I've described several times. The raveling is something which probably shouldn't be considered unusual here with the type of aggregate that's used. As you've been able to notice from the cores, we've got primarily